All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. Peace and blessed salutation to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, is the seeing, it's a beautiful thing what Yahweh Bashem Al Shai is doing in the earth, how he's restoring us, to health. All right, because when you read in the scriptures, read Ezekiel 37 chapter, we was known as the valley of dry bones, because the nation of Israel, all right, the tribe, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you have the Israelite foreigners who look like other nations, all right, but the Israelites according to the lineage of their father, but we were referred to as the valley of dry bones of us being spiritually dead, spiritually, dehydrated, because even when you go through carnal dehydration, you can get so dehydrated that, you have to be hooked up to IVs to get fluids in you and these particular things. Well, that's what Yahweh Bashem Al Shai has done, for the remnant, all right, of Israel in these times. There's a remnant that was elected, all right, that was selected before the foundation of the earth to be restored, all right, at a particular time. Each member of the elect in their own time, all right, in the latter end before Yahweh Shai will return to conquer the earth in righteousness, all right, and deliver that remnant, you see. So what we're seeing now is Yahweh Bashem Al Shai is restoring his people through the word. The elect are being gathered through the word of Yahweh Shai. And when you read Jeremiah 30:17, it says, "For I will restore health unto thee, I will heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this, all right, is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." Yeah, man, because you gotta understand that the before we came into this ministry, man, we suffer a real mental illness, man. Most of us love the oppressor, all right. Most of us had an off doctrine, an off way of thinking, whether it was street culture, hot girl culture, hot boy culture, coon culture. You see, we had all these off ways of thinking and understanding, and pretty much we had a mental illness, man. All right, when you examine Jake today, when you just look at Jake and how they move and how they think, our people have a true mental illness, man. Their spirit is off. All right, and unless Yahweh Shai, the physician, begins the healing process, there's nothing that can be done. And see, this society, there was nothing put in place to restore us back to health. All right, there was nothing in this society that was truly about restoring us back to health as who we are and who our power is, man. Attaching us back to that legacy, man. Nothing on earth was set up to do that. All right. The heathens, all right, they forward themselves off the ignorance of the tribes. You see? But there came a point in time when Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, all right, he sent down that mercy, which is the spirit, all right, the Holy Spirit, so like you, he sent down the Holy Spirit of understanding, the truth, of comfort. You see, and now the scriptures say we standing on our feet, that great exceeding army. Let me get it. And this is a beautiful thing that Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, is doing in the earth. All right, this is Revelation 11:11. And it says, "And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life," you see, the spirit of life, man, that what has entered into that remnant. It's a spirit of life. All right, now we're understanding the will and intent of Yahweh Shem Shai, because Yahweh Shem Shai is all about life prospering, man. All right? Not prospering in wickedness, man. Because in this society, people have material things, but their spirits are finished. All right? They finished. You know? You look at our people that have joined themselves to, you know, this entertainment and sports world, all right? And you look at the way they think, all right? The way, you know, they're just shriveling up, you know? Look like death, man. All right? Because they don't have the true spirit of life. Because we're finna enter into immortality, man. Through this understanding, through this faith, through obedience, we're finna enter into immortality, man. All right? And our people, their prosperity ceiling stops, you know, with a dollar sign, man. You know? But we know that life is much more than that, man. All right? We're being restored. That spirit of life is here, man. We're speaking life, man. All right? Because while we're speaking, this man, Esau Edom, is constantly creating new ways to die. All right? That's all this man's about, is enhancing death in the earth, man. Incorporating death within everything. That's what this man is about. You know? But now that spirit of life is entered into the Lord's people. Now, all right, we're starting that transition of kingdoms, man. All right? So we're being restored to health for rulership. You see? And it says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell on them which saw them. And see, Esau Edom know it's over, man. His worst fear, Esau Edom worst fear. Don't get it twisted. Like this man just got it all figured out. You know, he's not worried about nothing. You know, he talking about he gonna do this and by 2030 and all these different things he's talking about. Don't get it twisted, man. All right? This man fears us being attached to our power, man, because he know there's a power source out there he can't deal with, man. All right? There's technology that he knows he's way behind on, man. You see? So this is the time we're coming into, man. I'll tell you, it's a beautiful thing that's happening in the earth, and we should fight to stay a part of the process, man. You know? We should fight to stay a part of this process on what Yahweh Shem Shai is doing with the remnant of his people, man. You know, Lord will, we all endure. All right? So that was the point. I just want to bring that out real quick this morning. Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters are edified. Until the next time, I say shalom. Call me out, Allah, Bob, DTA soon.